Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever 2. Now, I did a lot of upgrading trains, routes, and stuff like that while off camera. Nothing new was added, only one reconstruction if you guys can see it here. I reconstructed this because it was a mess, trains were waiting on each other. And another thing is that Arvada's not getting enough construction goods. I was kind of hoping it was just because they got a new platform, but it apparently seems like the problem's worse than that. And the train line is just losing me about $1 million. So I'm gonna let it run this episode, but if it doesn't get better, I'm gonna have to take the first step and probably eliminate this down to one train. And then if it doesn't get better, I don't know what else to do. I know there's a way to enable an in-game mod that that the developers put there for you to delete these buildings and you can replace them down. I tried looking into that, couldn't find the option for it, so I don't know. Because the other thing I've realized is that this stone quarry produces 4, and the max this thing can do is 400. So it's a 1-to-1 ratio, not a 2-to-1 ratio like some of the other industry goods that I'm used to. So yeah, that's a problem. So I could definitely put, there's only one other factory on the map. It's the whole way over here. There's no, to do this would be so spaghetti. A lot of spaghetti. And I'm not quite in that predicament where I think that's going to be useful, so I'd rather just delete it and move it. I usually don't like to do that in my playthroughs, but I think in this case, given that this is a limited series, I think it's the best thing to do. Other than that, I probably should have been patient and not hook up Arvada and stuff like that. And even though I really like this line, I really like the creativity that I came up with and how, I really like that. Unfortunately, the game doesn't agree with me. Alright, anyways, so what are we getting into? Well, we are going to be supplying food to Arvada. We already are, but we're going to do it. Well, we're going to start eliminating some of this stuff and make it by trains because look at Arvada, man. Just look at it. Look at that emissions rating, a minus 40%. There are way too many vehicles going through here. And actually, is there ways, manage lines? Let me take a look at all the lines going through here. And it's actually not even that bad. Let me make sure that they are all, by managed vehicle, all you. Make sure you guys are all, so you're high. They want everything to delete. Alright, so you are the yellow line, managed vehicle. Oh, there we go. But it's still good, so the emissions wouldn't be that bad yet. And then the purple line. No, I did the purple line, the blue line. Well, the blue line barely touches, barely. Let me check out the orange line. Very high. We'll take a look at the blue line here. That's the purple line. I need to find a blue line. Are you? Yeah, you're a blue line. Very high. See, so the emissions are just bad. There's too many vehicles going through downtown. So we're going to eliminate at least the ones that bring the grain over to the food processing plant and get them from stopping, driving through, as we see their line right here. Yeah, we're gonna get them stopping through. Now we're probably still gonna have a drop off. I don't think there's much more we can do about that, but hopefully I can rearrange it that they avoid residential area and come down towards where it actually is, because I think this city has moved around a bit since first hooking up. Well, not as much as I thought they would have. But we could try. We could drop the bread off here, loop up this way, and completely avoid residential. Is going to be the idea. You guys drive straight through residential. All right. Well, at least take one headache at a time. One headache at a time. See if we can get this from 40 down to 30 at least. Let's start there. All right. Anyways. Now, this is going to be a mess. So before I even touch that side, because I'm going to have to delete all this, it's going to be maddening. Let's start this train station off, and actually, we're probably just going to have to delete this entire line. All 32 vehicles. Yeah, unfortunately, I think it's where we're at, guys. The line, we gotta find it here. We're just gonna delete it. Let's go find the depot where they used to drop off, which is right there, and delete it. That way we can set up our own. We don't forget about it. All right. And now let's delete everything else here. Yeah, we're gonna delete this. We're no longer gonna need a depot over here. Alright, so let's see what we can do. Alright, so here's the thing. Not really. So here's the quick game plan. So each one of these farms do 100. Okay, never mind. They can do up to 200. So we're gonna hook up that one farm to here and deliver to Arvada, which has a demand of 107, and we're gonna have another train that basically backtracks, uses the same line this one takes, but it's gonna branch off, go this way, and head into Bravo, which also has a demand almost 100. So that should, between those two, should feed both of those. I'm not counting on that. I'm expecting to hook up another farm, but we'll see what happens. There's only 2 other cities that require bread, San Bernardino and Ventura, and I would kind of like to have a line that connects Arvada to El Monte to Ventura, and the bread line can also run along that line out to Ventura, even if it comes out this way and then hooks up after the Monte stop, which is kind of what I have envisioned in my head. We'll see how it works out. Alright, so now you guys see the full plan. Let's get building. We are going to stick with 1 here. Actually, we're going to delete. Alright, and road. You know what? Terrain tool, flatten. I don't think all that is necessary, but we'll see. Wish there was a way to like snap it as like a right corner. All right, now let's flatten everything. All right, train station. Is that? I want you straight. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Now let's tilt it back the other way just a tad. Alright, so we know it's going to be a mess. Let's get it. Alright, so you're going to head that way. Now this is where things will be interesting because it's going to be a mess. It's just going to be a mess. That's what it's going to be, and we'll have to deal with it. Alright, so we're going to need a train. We're going to need a through station here. Let's see. We got to get cargo. We're definitely going to be doing 8 platforms because this one's going to require a lot. And we're going to have to do the first thing first here. Flattening. Oh yeah, I see the millions. I see it. Don't worry about it. I see it. Alright. Train station, 8. I don't know if I'm actually going to need the full 8, but we are planning for 8. And I didn't put the road in. I did not put the road in. I mean, I can always add these 8 later, but I'm just going to do it now to get it over with. I don't know if I'm ever going to need the full 8, but I know I'm going to need a lot more than 4. Alright, boom. So let's go ahead and get the flattening tool again. Alright, so the first trouble is we're going to have to actually slope this so that way we have a connection. This one's going to take the closest because there's not much else that's going to take the close one. The other one's probably going to take the closest to the one that eventually goes out to Ventura. So I'm trying to future plan here as we go. Alright, let's get smoothing here. Let's see if we can see what we're doing. Trying to avoid it from having to bridge, but there may not be a way to avoid that, but we'll see. Alright. I'm hoping at least in this episode we can get these hooked up. We might not have a running train, but we'll hopefully get them hooked up. That's my plan. Like I said, and this will probably take us to our episode 30 where things will end. Wow. Yeah, we're going to have to bridge. There's really no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Not something I really wanted. And it doesn't look like we're in the late enough eras that we get the better bridges yet. Okay, well this is... Okay, never mind. We may not even get this hooked up by the end of this episode. Because we're going to have to send this... We're going to have to flatten out some more. And we'll keep an eye on our money. If we keep losing money because of all these construction projects, then I'll have to find a way to bring in some more dough. Alright, that should be more than enough. Alright, let me build the train tracks first here. Are you straight? Alright, so crisscross here. And alright, so now we'll delete the excess. Oh man, I was hoping there was a way to run this, but ooh, it's going to be a mess. It's going to be a mess. That's all I can say. Alright, so let's go. Alright, so if we're running... Alright, let's see what the terrain looks like. I'm pretty sure it's going to look terrible. Yeah, because we need up here along this line, and you're not. So where are you at? You are at the point of, we'll say down here. So we got about a 50, 48. Oh, shoot. Don't worry about it. And you're currently at a 74. Alright, so it's not that far of a downhill climb. It's just going to be very steep here at first. Is there any way to smooth this out some more? I'm probably going to have to use the train tracks to smooth things. Hopefully it doesn't bridge. We'll see what happens here. Alright, so we can keep going. We're going to have to bend out a little bit. Not ideal, but we can make it work. I'm going to be careful how much we bend out. Alright, okay, I want it to go down as low. Alright, I want it to go up. keep hitting the wrong thing. All right, so I wanted to go up. 2, 3, 4. All right, 4's good. Nah, let's kick it down one. All right. All right, let's go up one. Where are we at? We are at, oh, so I'm about right where I want to be. All right, so we want to try to smooth this out a little bit more. All right, so we'll let that be for right now. All right, so now it's around even ground. We can actually just hook this up directly at this point. We do want this one to be on the outside, or inside, I should say. Yes, exactly. Oh, we're still gonna have to bridge a little bit. Not a big fan. That's Can I get rid of the bridges? I don't think there's any way to get rid of the bridges. But can I think I made them less. I mean, nothing's gonna come up that way. It's mountains anyway, so that's fine. Let's make it as is. Cool. Oh, the problem is that part. Let's see. Let's do a flattening tool. Cool, and we'll run. Sure. Alright, so then we'll have to do some smoothing? Yeah, smoothing. We'll do some smoothing. Alright, come on. Boom. Is that good? That's good. Alright, so we got this hooked up. Now let's grab our smoothing tool. Where are you? There you are. Alright, there we go. Alright, so last thing we need to do is signals, and we're probably going to have to end it there because I'm going to have to figure out how I'm getting a train on this line. And I'd like to make one depot where I can have multiple lines, even though I could just make a depot, put a train on, then delete the depot at this point because I have the cash flow. If I would just speed the game up, I'm pretty sure I'm making a positive. Alright, you go there. Then we'll get a clearance here on the bridge. I do want to try to... Oh. I don't know if I'm going to use these tracks to get out to Provo. I don't know. We'll have to see how it works out. Maybe, maybe not. Train one's a very... How? That's my bad. That is my fault. I thought I got every train updated. Guess I didn't. Going in. Alright. Alright, like I said, we'll put a train on that next episode. Let me just try to see how we're doing here on Avrada, if it's still losing a ton. Okay, there's 80 stored up. Ugh, the losses are astronomical here. $2 million. Alright, is there one of these trains? Are you guys on your way back? Okay, not that one. You are. Alright, managed vehicle. You are just getting sold. Not much more I can do. I mean, we just can't produce enough construction material. Alright, so that takes care of that one. And I probably won't need as many here, but at least we're going to probably cut that loss in half. And I see I'm at the 20-minute mark or close to it. So guys, that will do it for me. If you enjoyed this one, hit that like button. If you're new here and haven't done that already, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to make sure you come back and see me try to complete this food line, don't forget that notification bell. And with all that said, I'll catch you guys in the next one.